So during the ceremony, I don't know if anybody caught this. I'm sure Russell Westbrook was trying to win the game and whatnot. But how do you feel as Russell Westbrook when you know good and well you're the trade bait for the Lakers team, and the leader of your team then goes on to say they wish they got Kyrie, knowing good and well they threw Kyrie on the table. Westbrook is a like I say, he's a perennial All Star. He should be starting in this league. I'm not sure that them doing everything they can to not put Pat Bev on the floor is a mistake. If you're a head coach coming out of the All Star break, if I'm Russell Westbrook, I'm saying, hey, I need to start. If not, trade me. He's been a great sport about it. Maybe he's hanging on because he knows that this is one of the closest chances he can get to a championship. Maybe that's the reason why. But Russell Westbrook, how do you look at how does Russell Westbrook feel when the guy that everyone is glorifying over the past since the season started, we were talking about LeBron James' scoring record, wants to throw you on the chopping block, and you're sitting there watching this ceremony? I'm not going to be happy, right? And I think this is like I said, LeBron James. Like, of course, he has. He subliminally speaks vocally to situations that affect everyone. And when it comes to Russell Westbrook in this situation, this is something that directly affected him. It sucks that he has to sit out there and watch this, knowing good and well that they want to throw him on the chopping block. Now, if Russell Westbrook went and asked for a trade, then great. But once again tonight, when we glorified we sat and we glorified LeBron James on the basketball court, we talked, every stat, everything was about LeBron James. Russell Westbrook was trying to win a basketball game. He was 10 for 19, 4 for 7 from the 3 for 6 from the line. Had 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 27 points. I mean, Russell Westbrook is everyone talks about Patrick Beverley's defense. Patrick Beverley was getting abused. He was getting abused by the guy Giddy. He was getting abused. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was putting in work. Westbrook is so much more meaningful to this team, and not just from a perspective, of, oh, he needs to bring energy to the floor. No, he needs to be in the starting lineup. And I think there has to be more focus on having LeBron James, having AD, and having Russell Westbrook on the floor together. That unit plays the most together. They led in minutes. Schroeder had 32. I think Schroeder should be starting, but he was in for 4 minutes. If you're going to play him that much, just put him on the floor. Like Darvin, it makes no difference if he comes off the bench or not. Let Lonnie Walker, Reeves, those guys kind of come off the bench, and it does so much for Russell Westbrook, and to have him starting. When you talk about the morale, because Russell Westbrook is the unspoken leader of this LA team. He's the unspoken leader of this LA team, and to what people think, LeBron James is focused on 2 things right now. And hey, look, I get it. His scoring, he was focused on a scoring record, and he's focused on playing with his son. Him bringing a championship to LA is something that may be in the distance. It may be something that he's not really focused on right now. He's trying to keep his body safe, keep his body 110% so he can play with his son. And at this point, yeah, he'll probably play with his son. At this point, he'll probably be on the floor with Bronny James Jr. But Russell Westbrook is trying to win, and I get it. There's a lot of things that LeBron James brings to when it comes to just ticket sales. This game, I'm sure, was sold out. Ticket sales, I'm sure, like I said, sure was sold out. But there's so much more that Russell Westbrook brings to this game, brings to this team. He wants to win, and he's thirsty for a championship like these other guys that are playing on the floor. If I'm Russell Westbrook, I'm saying, hey, look, I need to start. I need to start. And because if Patrick Beverley's going to be in there for 24 minutes, 7 points, pretty much, I hate to say it, pretty much be, just a decoy on the floor. He's giving you shooting every now and then, but he does not need to be in the starting lineup. They need and don't put Troy Brown in there. Don't put Lonnie Walker in there. Don't put Reeves in there. Your starter should be Schroeder, Westbrook, James, Hachi, and Davis. Those are your starters. Those are your starters. If you want to spark, just sit one guy and you can switch the lineup, but don't do that. Don't sit out. I would personally I would rotate Schroeder Schroeder with a primary ball handler. Um, I would probably I would rotate Schroeder with Patrick Beverly. I will rotate Russell Westbrook with those other guys, but Schroeder is a shooter. He can shoot the ball. He does not need to be your primary ball handler, especially when he doesn't know how to create as much as Russell Westbrook. Allow him to shoot. Allow him to score. Allow him to attack the basket. He's your offense when you need offense. But Russell Westbrook should be in that starting lineup, and it's disrespectful. I'm gonna say it every time. It's disrespectful that Russell Westbrook is not in the starting lineup, and he had to watch this ceremony after just being on the trade block.